Ever since I was a little girl, I loved to draw, and I would constantly be painting, coloring things, and I really found a passion in it. And not only that, it would help me through my high school years and my middle school days.
So, why middle school? Why do you want to be a middle school art teacher?
Okay, well, my first art class was I took it in middle school. And middle school, like, you know, those ages are just very crazy, and you're all trying to find yourself, and art was a really good way for me to express myself and express what I was feeling. And it was like the only class that I really looked forward to going to, and I feel like I owe it to middle school students to go and show that to them and see how art can be an escape and a release to all their problems or frustrations that they may have. As an art teacher, I would want to show my future students the variety of work that I have done, in hope that I spark their interest in the variety of ways that they can make their own art. The process for wood sculpture is we first choose our wood, whether it's a whitewood, redwood, oak, or maple. Then we choose a design or our sculpture piece and how it's going to be made. Then from there, we do the process of laminating wood to get a bigger block of wood. We do this by using wood glue and then another piece of wood and then clamping it all together. We let that dry and sit, and then from there we draw our design, and then that's when we take it to the bandsaws and start cutting out our design. After we finish cutting the piece, we're going to go to the sander and make it smooth before we continue to cut the rest of it. In order to cut the circle out, we are going to use a drill and we're going to clamp it down. We are going to drill 2 holes, 1 hole on the top and then 1 hole on the bottom, and from there we're going to be able to cut around it. It took us about 5 tries to finally get the circle out, but through the process we learned a lot. We learned that not every blade is going to be able to cut through the wood, and it also just depends on the machine that we're using. After you finish smoothing it with the sandpaper, you're going to want to put a clear coat on it to enhance its natural color. Aside from all the projects I'm doing at school, I do henna in the meantime, in my free time, and I enjoy it a lot, and it's just another medium that I can use to draw. Henna is a natural-based product. It's a paste made from the leaves of the henna tree, and it leaves its pigment up to 2 weeks. So the procedure for getting a henna tattoo is you start choosing your designs, and you can get ideas online. In this case, we're doing peacock feathers. So we're looking at these different types of templates of peacock feathers, and we're gonna make a new design and just take inspiration from these drawings. I started with the first peacock feather on the neck, and then from there I'm gonna start springing out across the shoulders and then down. I took inspiration from all the different types of peacock feathers we found, and I just freestyled my own design and made it to where I thought it looked visually appealing. After we finish tattooing, I get a mirror and I show it to the person and see their reaction, see if they like it, and so they have an idea of what it looks like on their back. So if somebody wants to get a henna tattoo and they don't know what to get, I usually tell them to think about it as if they were gonna get an actual tattoo. Like, if you were to get an actual tattoo, what would you get? It's completely painless. It might feel a little cold because it is wet. It's like a glue, like a paste, but it's not harmful. It's all natural, and it's just a good way to get a temporary tattoo and get a feel for what it would be like to have a real tattoo. I've been doing henna for at least the past 2 years, and I've had a really great experience doing it, and I'm happy with all the outcomes and all the happy people that have gotten my tattoos, and it's been a really great experience for me, and I will continue doing it for hopefully more years to come. We are now on our way to Lincoln Park to see murals made by local artists. It represents the Pachuco culture here in El Paso. It has the American flag, the Mexican flag, with the Sagrado Corazon in the middle. This mural is not all parachute cloth. You can see here there's a crease. From here down, it's hand painted directly on the wall. But everything from here up, it's divided into like 4 pieces, and it was sealed with the acrylic sealer. This isn't all completely parachute cloth. It ends, and then the rest is hand painted. So I hope that one day I could have a mural down here at Lincoln Park. When I graduate, I do plan to submit my portfolio to the El Paso Public Art Program, and hopefully to get chosen and be amongst these local artists and have a mural down here.
Now we are on our way to El Paso Community College.
As part of the Art Student Society, when I was at community college, we were able to help out one of the science clubs, and we did a small mural on a recyclable fish tank. So this is the fish pond that myself and fellow Art Student Society members did back in, I think it was 2011. These bricks are made out of like 6 different type of walls, and then they were all built. And then they were decorated in any style that we wanted. The only thing that they have in common is this motif on the top and on the sides, so that they can all correlate with one another. Even though they're all different, they would still have something that ties them all together. And it was this motif here on the top, and it was these little circle indents. And then this brick is here dedicated to all the members that have helped make this project. Whether it's ceramics, mural paintings, drawings, or sculpture, I hope my students will see the ways art can benefit their lives and help express themselves.